Major name picks Goldberg as the greatest wrestler of all time. The WWE legend reacts. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. A major name picked Goldberg as the greatest wrestler of all time. This comment drew a reaction from the WWE legend himself. Goldberg first made a name for himself in WCW, where he went 175-0 before winning the world title. After the end of WCW, he moved over to WWE, where his dominance continued. During his tenure with the sports entertainment juggernaut, he won several world titles. The WWE legend competed in his final match against Gunther earlier this year. While there have been criticisms of his in-ring work over the years, Stephen A. Smith thinks he is the greatest wrestler of all time. Recently on ESPN First Take, Stephen A. Smith named his 5 greatest professional wrestlers of all time. He picked some usual suspects like Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, The Rock, and the Road Warriors. Surprisingly, he placed the former Universal Champion at the number 1 position in this list. The WCW legend reacted to this with the following caption: "Triple H is no stranger to Goldberg. The two of them were involved in a heated feud over the World Heavyweight Championship in the early 2000s. Now both men are on different paths in their lives. However, the game took exception to Stephen A. Smith's list. Triple H called out Stephen for his ranking and claimed that the TV personality was trying to do a bait and switch so that he could get a reaction from the fans, since many people won't agree that the WCW legend should sit atop that list. So let me break this down for you. What he does for a profession is *****s people off, right? So what he did is he bait-switched it. He set up a list that is arguably accurate. Road Warriors, The Rock, Hogan, Flair. He left out a few because it's just the top 5. But then what he does is, he Stephen, as it and goes, Goldberg at no. 1. Because he knows that is the name that is going to ***** maximum amount of people, that of all time, putting Goldberg at no. 1. And I'm not going to say he's not great. I love Bill, I think he's a great performer, had great moments in this business, but putting him at 1, come on. Sunil is a pro wrestling journalist covering AEW and WWE news stories at Sportskeeda. He holds an MBA degree in marketing and has nearly 7 years of experience. A wrestling aficionado since childhood, Sunil used to imitate his favorite wrestlers as a young kid and started writing professionally about the sport via Sportskeeda's revenue-sharing opportunity. Sunil admires former world champions AJ Styles, Will Ospreay, and Kenny Omega for their ability to consistently deliver great matches as well as entertain crowds with their mixed skills. If ever given a chance to change a storyline, Sunil would have booked Roman Reigns to end The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak instead of Brock Lesnar. According to him, the tribal chief needed the victory more than Brock Lesnar, as the latter was already an established performer when he defeated Taker. He would have also made that as Taker's final match. Always focused on making his work accurate and reliable, Sunil thoroughly checks his facts before writing his articles. When not writing for pro wrestling, he spends his time watching cricket. A major name in the world of professional wrestling has sent shockwaves through the industry by naming none other than Goldberg as the greatest wrestler of all time. The declaration has sparked passionate debate among fans and insiders, many of whom were quick to weigh in on the controversial yet powerful statement. Goldberg, a WWE Hall of Famer and one of the most dominant forces in the history of the squared circle, did not let the compliment pass unnoticed as he gave his own heartfelt reaction to being called the GOAT. Known for his unparalleled streak during his WCW days, Goldberg made history in the 1990s by achieving a legendary undefeated run that captured the imagination of fans worldwide. His sheer power, unmatched intensity, and ability to connect with audiences catapulted him into superstardom at lightning speed. Even after WCW folded, Goldberg continued to make an impact in WWE, delivering memorable matches, rivalries, and iconic entrances that are still remembered today. Despite his limited technical style compared to some of his contemporaries, Goldberg's aura of dominance made him a once-in-a-generation attraction. That reputation is precisely why a top figure in the wrestling industry went on record to place him above the likes of legends such as Ric Flair, The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Hulk Hogan. This recognition instantly sparked a storm of discussions across social media platforms, as fans debated the criteria of what truly makes someone the greatest of all time. Goldberg's reaction, however, was filled with both gratitude. How honored he felt to still be remembered in such a prestigious light. He admitted that his career was built on intensity, hard work, and the unwavering support of fans who believed in him throughout his journey. Goldberg also emphasized that while he never set out to be the greatest, hearing those words means the world to him, especially at this stage of his career. His humility struck a chord with many fans who have followed him from his WCW debut all the way to his WWE Hall of Fame induction. For Goldberg, his legacy has always been about delivering unforgettable moments rather than chasing statistics or accolades. He pointed out that being remembered as someone who inspired passion, excitement, and respect among fans is the ultimate achievement for any wrestler. WWE veterans and analysts were quick to comment on the situation as well, with some agreeing that Goldberg's impact was indeed monumental while others questioned whether his relatively shorter prime compared to other icons warrants such a title. Still, no one can deny the influence Goldberg had on an entire generation of wrestling fans and the way his presence shaped the industry's presentation of larger-than-life superstars. The debate over who is the greatest wrestler of all time has raged on for decades, and with each passing year new names are added to the conversation. From technical masters to charismatic showmen, each candidate has their case. But for a major name to single out, Goldberg highlights just how significant his contributions were during one of the most competitive eras in wrestling history. His explosive style and record-breaking popularity during the Monday Night Wars remain legendary, and his later WWE comeback runs only solidified his standing as a global icon. As Goldberg's name once again dominates headlines, it raises the possibility of one more high-profile appearance or moment in WWE. The legend has teased retirement multiple times, but with fan demand and recognition still at an all-time high, WWE may find a way to give him another memorable spotlight. Whether or not Goldberg truly is the greatest of all time will always be debated, but what is undeniable is the respect and admiration he continues to receive from peers and fans alike. His legacy as a powerhouse who brought intensity and electricity to every arena cannot be denied, and being called the greatest is yet another reminder of the lasting impact he has had on the industry. Goldberg's reaction proves that even the most dominant warriors can appreciate the love of the audience and the recognition of peers. For fans of the Hall of Famer, this moment is another piece of evidence that his legacy will never be forgotten, no matter how many years pass since his in-ring prime. And for Goldberg himself, it is a proud reminder that the intensity he brought to the ring continues to burn brightly in the hearts of wrestling fans worldwide.